Edmonton Sports Talk. My God, I loved it.
My name's Jay Milne. #Blue.
Our sports update deliverer, the Coon.
I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up today. You know what, Reid? You might be on to something.
All right, here's what's going on in the nest.
Oilers game day. Washington Capitals tonight. You know what they used to call them when they were really bad? Because they were really bad for a while. It took them, I think, 9 or 10 years into their existence to make the playoffs. They've had like the worst season in NHL history. It was a long time ago. It was when I don't even know I was born. It was like 73 or 74. Do you know what they called them? The Washington Capitals. Get it? Yeah. Like crap. Hey, get it? It's clever, isn't it?
It's very good.
Yeah, it's really good.
What do you mean you don't even know if you were born?
It's really good. Well, I can't remember what year it was.
You do know what year you were born in.
I know what year. Yeah, so I've been told. This is the thing. We could have been lied to about our age. We could be a year either way, probably.
We would never know.
I mean, even 2 years either way. Don't you think?
Correct.
I was born, in 74, 75. So I was born in April of 74. I watched the Washington Capitals go 8-67-5.
Yeah, they played for the Garbage Cup.
They paraded a garbage can around the room when they won their one and only road game of the year.
Ouch.
They weren't actually playing for the Garbage Cup.
I know. That would be a great cup, actually. Just add more.
They allow the goal differential is they scored 181 goals. They allowed 446.
Oof.
So minus 265, I guess, 55.
Wow.
In the goals for and against. So when I'm talking about the Oilers are a struggling team and I say it could get worse, that's pretty much the standard for it getting worse. Yeah, the Capitals entered the league in 74-75, did not make the playoffs until 82-83. Which was also the first year they were even over 500. This is long in the past. I don't know what it has to do with tonight's game. I just, for some reason, worked in a Washington Capitals reference.
Yeah, that's a good one. Anytime you can mix in a Capitals, you got to take your shot.
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
You got to get it out there.
Why not? Somebody else would.
If I don't do it, somebody else will do it.
Darn tootin'.
I guess. All right. Thanks a lot for joining us, everybody. He's Jay. I'm Reid. Zach is at the technical desk. This is indeed the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne on Edmonton Sports Talk, presented by Play Alberta. And it is indeed an Edmonton Oilers game day. They are continuing their 7-game odyssey on the road against the Washington Capitals. The Oilers are 9-8-4 on the season, 4-7-2 on the road. The Capitals, a similar record. They've played 2 fewer games than the Oilers. They're 9-8-2, and at home they are 5-4-1. Now, the Oilers have some injuries. So Lazar and Philp are both out with upper body injuries. So if you're healthy, you're playing tonight. I'll give the line combinations now, and then when we do the Oil Understood in about 15 minutes, we'll have Knobloch talking about these in a little more detail because I wouldn't put too much stock in the D pairings. I think especially those can rotate, and I guess with the way he does the lines, maybe we don't put too much stock in the lines either. But McDavid between Savoy and Roslovic, Draisaitl with Podkolzin and Mangiapane, Henrique with Frederick and Hyman, and then the 10th and 11th forwards, Janmark and Tomashek. Nurse, Bouchard, Ekholm, Kulak, Wallman, Regula, Emberson, the 7 defensemen, Skinner, the expected goaltender. In 5 decisions against the Capitals in his NHL career, Skinner is 2-3 with a 2.64 goals against average, a .910 save percentage, and 1 shutout. Last season in Washington, it went poorly. Ovechkin got a hat trick. The Oilers lost 7-3. 2 years ago in Washington, almost to the day, Jay. Mm-hmm. It was November 24th, 2023.
I remember.
They beat the Washington Capitals 5-0.
It was an overcast day in Edmonton.
I believe that was Thanksgiving Thursday. Because I think it was, I thought it was American Thanksgiving because it was a matinee game.
Yeah, that's the day
And I remember
We did a live stream.
right, because I remember I hosted the game broadcast, and then I had to do Orders Now after, filling in for Bob because he was traveling with the team. They beat the Washington Capitals 5-0. That was the start of an 8-game winning streak for the Oilers and the start of a 27-game run in which they went 24-3 because they won 8 in a row, then they lost 3 in a row, and then they had their 16-game winning streak. Will such a similar run start tonight? No, but it is. But here's the comparison.
What? Who are you to say no? You don't know that. Can you see into the future? You don't know.
I can't see into the future.
Well, then you have no right seeing that. Zero. What if it does?
I think it's pretty safe for me. The Oilers will not win today and then win 23 of their next 26 games after today. I'm totally comfortable saying that.
How dare you? How dare you? I mean, you simply cannot.
Wouldn't it be great if they went like even better, like 24-2-1? And I was
watch now.
Told you they couldn't do it.
This is all they needed to wake up, was have Reid Wilkins doubt them. Who knows? Maybe you're the spark.
Maybe I'm the spark that lights the fuse.
Could be.
Or whatever the line was from Andor. The Capitals, their top line, Strome, McMichael, and Ovechkin. Their top D pairing, Fahavari and Carlson. Logan Thompson in net. He's having a really good year. Is he going to be on Team Canada? I can't see why he wouldn't be. This is interesting for Thompson. His one-loss record is fine. He's 7-5-1. Okay. His goals against average is 1.85, and his save percentage is .925. The Capitals actually don't score a ton. And against the Oilers in his career, he's 1-2-1 with a .345 goals against average and an .899 save percentage. So a quick scene set there for the game tonight. And we'll have some clips from Chris Knobloch coming up in about 12 minutes or so. We're going to do our Hudson's Canada's Pub Mystery Athlete. Look, I might as well start now, eh? Because we got to get rolling.
Pitter patter. Let's get at her.
Let's do it. Hudson's Canada's Pub Mystery Athlete of the Game. So to submit your guesses, you have to text 780-218-9999. That's the afternoon inbox presented by River Cree Resort and Casino, home of Tap 25 Restaurant, where the entire menu is 50% off 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. I'm going to give a series of clues, and the first person to text in the right answer, the right athlete, wins a $25 gift card to Hudson's Canada's Pub, featuring $10 tankers and $6 tequila shots, or grab the adult Happy Meal for $23.99. This features a drive-in burger, fries, choice of beer, and what they originally called an adult toy. It's a limited edition hockey puck bottle opener. Book your reservations now at hudsonscanadaspub.com. All right. Yeah. It was fun the first day. I was flashing back to the day that we had different terminology for that.
It was a great day.
They politely sent us an email saying, "Hey, this is actually what it is," and we appreciated that. Yes. All right. The first clue is 1 of 49. The first clue is 1 of 49. Okay. Jay also posted it in the Nasty Chat, but don't put your guesses in the Nasty Chat. You got to text those in. Mm-hmm. And are we going to do it all in the first hour? Because here's the show today. We have a halftime on the show today. We get to do a halftime show.
Yeah, I brought snacks.
From 3 to 4, we're on. At 4 o'clock, Tom Gazzola takes over the stream. Where is he? Hudson's on White?
Yes.
White Avenue. For the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. He's on after the game as well for the postgame show. Jay and I are back from 5 to 6. We'll watch the Oilers game with you or keep you updated the first period anyway. Matt Barrett, Oil Kings play-by-play voice, is going to join us. It'll be good to catch up with him, and we'll have some other fun chatter. So that's sort of the table of contents for the show today. 1 of 49 is the first clue. Yeah, people asking questions about the clue in the Nasty Chat, that's why it's a clue. That's why it's a clue. So maybe it means something. Maybe it doesn't.
Maybe it doesn't.
We don't even know. We don't even know what's happening.
I don't even know who the answer is.
Yes, you do. Sorry.
Just saying.
I was afraid I didn't tell you because I think I have done that.
Yes.
Where you're like, I guess I'm going to find out with everybody else.
I do know the answer, but I'm not going to tell you. That wouldn't be fun.
That's good water.
Yeah.
Well, it was quite a day yesterday. We had a great day.
We had a great day in Devon. How are the roads getting home for you?
They were fine.
Yeah, they were fine. A little wet.
Yeah, I mean, it was snowing, but it wasn't like atrociously snowing. Yeah.
It was impressively dark.
Yeah, it's getting dark early.
It's dark.
Yeah, when the sun goes down.
It's amazing what happens when the sun just. Yeah.
All right. Picture the top of this pen as the Earth,
Yes.
and this is the sun.
Okay.
So the Earth is moving around the sun and rotating.
Wait, where am I?
So when our side of the Earth faces away from the sun, it gets dark.
No. All right. Yeah. I know you're pulling my leg.
just making up astronomical facts now. All right, 780-218-9999, the River Cree Resort and Casino Inbox. Oh, maximum 3 guesses per person for the. And if you've won something on this show in the last 3 weeks, we have to politely tell you are not eligible till the moratorium expires. Did we get a winner already?
No, but we do have a. I'll just say this one.
Some
I know I don't like to
guesses. Okay,
I don't like to give clues or hints, but Chet Palmer's brother-in-law.
Oh my God!
After the first clue of 1 of 49, his answer was Chet's brother-in-law. 1 of 49. As if to say that Chet has 49.
Oh, brothers-in-law?
Brothers-in-law.
Oh, well, I don't know how many he has.
I thought you know the guy.
I don't know him well. He's just around. He's just a guy that I work with. Speaking of Chet Palmer, why don't we bring him in? The afternoon headlines are presented by 100.3 The Bear, Edmonton's best rock. Stream them on iHeart today.
This is Chet Palmer with your sports report. Oilers in D.C. tonight. Ovi can pound the pill, and crazy Tom Wilson will stuff you in a locker. Coach Nobby has to go with 7 on the blue line, and who knows what gumbo he's going to cook up with the lines. Hope you're ready to play 40 minutes, Connie. The Flames don't even have enough wins to make a 6-pack, and their fans need a 6-pack just to make it through a game. They're in Buffalo. E2 Luostarinen from the Panthers got hurt in a barbecue accident. What, did he spend the weekend with my brother-in-law? I'm Chet Palmer.
I think we should put a little bit, maybe ask Chet to just take it easy on the brother-in-law for a bit. I don't know where he's going or what he's going through, but he always texts in. So I guess that's good. That means he's
fine. If he can use his cell phone, he's fine.
I suppose. It's one way of looking at it. This is pretty funny. 1 of 49. Trent Frederick, 1 goal in 49 games.
That's a good guess.
Stephen Johnson.
It's also not, I can tell you this, it's not a reference to the Borg. Because Caster 1990 says there was a character on a Star Trek show, 7 of 9. It's not a Borg reference.
This is really, maybe we ought to spell things differently from time to time.
What do you mean?
Like just, present the clues in different formats.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Well, we can do whatever we want.
Maybe we should do it in French one day.
Oh, en français. That's the extent of my French right there.
Je m'appelle Jason.
You certainly are. Oui.
By
the way, you can also get in touch.
Arrête.
You can, besides the afternoon inbox, 780-218-9999, presented by River Cree Resort and Casino. You can email jay@edmontonsportstalk.com, reid@edmontonsportstalk.com. You can chat with us and, more importantly, with each other in the nasty chat. That's the chat function that's going on YouTube. If you have not done so already, we suggest you subscribe to the Edmonton Sports Talk channel. We're climbing towards 14,000 subscribers, so help us get there. And click that thumbs up button, baby.
Click, click, click. Must you click? Please, please click. Must you click? You must click. Thumb, thumb, thumb.
Make it so, number 1.
By the way, I heard the live version you did on Monday. That was really good. That was really well done.
Well, thank you.
So tell you what, let's try to do something special today.
Let me sleep on it.
See, Jay was singing Meatloaf quite competently before the show. Or is that the only part of the song you know?
Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Oh, let me sleep on it.
That's pretty
I don't know
good.
why we were talking about Meatloaf right before the show.
Because Koo brought up randomly, just says words sometimes.
Well, I have meatloaf for lunch, and you were like,
That's
what does it
why.
smell like
in here?
That's
and
why.
you said meatloaf, and I immediately went into, what is that, Paradise?
I think that one's Paradise by the Dashboard.
By the
Light.
Dashboard? Yeah.
I think so.
Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. I could do a good meatloaf.
I think it's really good. You should do a
That's
cover.
what we should do for a Christmas party.
Karaoke?
Karaoke.
Eat meatloaf? Oh.
No, Coop, stop.
But
Karaoke. Karaoke and meatloaf.
well,
there.
suggest it to
Maybe I will.
to Dustin, the big man. Okay, so anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, give us a thumbs up if you're on YouTube. Let's do something cool. So the way it works with the thumbs is every time a show restarts or a show starts, the thumbs get reset to 0.
That's correct.
So if Dustin, and they've had over 1,000 thumbs on the morning show, when the hangout comes on, it's back to 0. So when this show comes on, it's back to 0. I think most people know that. So at 4:00, it's going to be like it'll be a new show when Tom takes over. So let's get to 100 thumbs by 4:00.
Oh,
Let's just do it. Do not delay. Get in there and click. Give us the thumbs up because we think it's cool to get to 100. And we also think it's cool that it helps build the algorithm for the show, that the show will be recommended to more and more viewers on YouTube who like you, like Edmonton Sports Talk, like talking Oilers Elks, like chatting with us and all the other nasties throughout the course of the day. So don't wait. You got 40 minutes, basically, 45 minutes. Click the thumbs up.
Dun, da, da, da.
Let's get to 100 by 4:00. There's
do it.
no reason we can't do it. Here, I'll give the show a thumbs up right now. So there, my thumb is counted.
I'm thumbing myself.
All right. So don't delay. Get in there and rally, and let's do it as quickly as possible. Let's also do our off-topic topic for William Huff. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service, combined with decades of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best it can be, is what they call the William Huff Advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout, 780-454-4536.
Sassy. Well, I was thinking the other night, Brad Marchand, he's a strange cat. He's, just call a spade a spade. He's a bit of a pest, but he's a guy you'd like to have on your team, for sure. Was Quinn Hughes' stick, just took it right out of his hands. And I thought, man, that pest is doing pesty things. So I was thinking, and I said, speaking of pests, if you could rid the earth of one animal, now it doesn't have to be a pest, but it made me think of it. If you could rid the earth of one animal, what animal would it be and why?
Yeah, the first thing that came to my mind was, the spider. I guess there are a lot of different types of spider, but I recognize that spiders do their job.
Spiders are part of the...
I don't like
yes.
them around me or on me. I don't like looking at them close up, but they do their thing. So really, the only answer that I can come up with is kittens.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with kittens.
See you guys tomorrow. It was a good show. This is what I thought was going to happen. If you look in the nasty chat, mosquito, Penner's Pancakes, mosquito, Jasmine, baptized Big U, mosquito. I mean,
It's running away with it already.
It's running
in
away
like
with
the
it.
first 20 seconds.
Yeah, Fighting Sioux hockey, snakes. Okay, confide, anything native to Australia. Does that mean Keith Evan?
Does that mean
Crikey.
Australian people?
I reckon.
Tasmanian devil?
I mean, it's got to be mosquito. So, should we remove mosquito like we removed towns
We might have
that have
to.
hosted the Olympics?
We might
from
have
yesterday?
to because that was shockingly fast. How
That was
quickly
what I
mosquito
said.
came in.
That was
That's
my-
what-
that was
The
yours.
first thing that came to mind for me,
Yeah, it
too.
is for
Yeah.
everybody. They're annoying, and nobody knows
useless.
what purpose they serve. Right? I think they're one of the biggest contributors to death.
Well, yeah, didn't Benny say
Worldwide.
more people die from mosquitoes because of the diseases they carry
than
in the blood? Yeah.
any animals in Africa.
Yeah.
If I had to just go outside of the bubble of mosquito, I would say coyotes. They are annoying. They keep me up at night. They keep my dog up at night. They
Yeah. And they
howl.
they
and
know they're bugging
chirp.
the dogs. They know they're doing it.
And they're just downright jerks. They try get you to. They lure a dog out there.
Yeah.
They disguise their calls as an injured animal. They can throw different calls, and maybe your dog wanders out and sees, hey, what's this injured? What's out there?
Yeah.
And then whoop, they're on you like a pack of wild coyotes, ripping you limb from limb. I would eradicate coyotes because they're annoying. They're pests. They could take your dog. They could take your little kitten, although Reid would like that. They're jerks. So that's my answer.
That was passionate. yeah.
Coyotes. Thank you.
I would probably go, if I can't go mosquito, it would be cockroaches for me. Now, they're not around everywhere, but if you get them, they're not a fun time. So just
Like if so you get diagnosed with cockroach?
well, in your house.
Oh.
And then,
Don't they
they're
infest and eat your wood?
those are termites.
Termites. I
Oh,
think.
that's it.
Yeah, the
Like termite.
cockroaches are just
Maybe cockroaches
gross
do too.
looking.
But I think termites are the one that are known for
to take down a house.
eating wood. Yeah.
But I would eradicate them off the planet.
Now, Steve says bed bugs. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Brad Marchand in the Nasty Chat says, I'd get rid of sports media who don't want me on Team Canada. Oh, my goodness. What is this one? R. Corky. I don't know if I'm saying that right. The Japanese beetle. No natural predator. Infect rose bushes and ivy and will eat them until skeletonized. Look at the traps to catch them. Nasty. Oh, interesting. Okay.
There is a ton of reaction coming into this.
This is a good one.
This one, yeah. Rip City Step says Jeff Garcia. Oh, maybe that's a, sorry. That's one of his guesses for the clues.
Oh, that's
I was going to say, you want to eradicate Jeff Garcia?
Poor
What
Jeff
did he do to
Garcia.
you?
I've interviewed Jeff. He was good.
What did he do to you? Poop Stain says where I live, coyotes. Matty V, mosquito. Greg the sound guy, wasps. Mark and the skunk. Skunks.
Oh,
Mark in the park.
Mark in the park says
skunks. What purpose does a skunk actually serve? That's a great question.
That's a good point. Yeah.
You know, porcupine, other than screwing up my dog's face again?
Exactly.
Those dogs don't learn, porcupine. Stay away. Adam in Quebec City, I'm going to go off board and say gopher. What are they? Exactly. What are they good for other than screwing up your pasture?
Being a mascot for the Riders.
God, I'm fired up about these.
This is a good one. Okay, we better give a second clue as well because we want to do it by 4 o'clock today.
Okay.
Second clue, Hudson's Canada's Pub Mystery Athlete of the Game. 1 of 4. Second clue, 1 of 4. You must text your guesses to the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999. Maximum 3 guesses per person. First guess, 1 of 49. First clue, 1 of 49. Second clue, 1 of 4. This is going to be good. Oil understood for GCL Diesel coming up to the technical desk. To the technical desk, Zachary Kubish.
Noah Philp and Curtis Lazar are out for the remainder of Edmonton's road trip, both with upper body injuries. That means the Oilers will dress 11 forwards, 7 defensemen against the Capitals. David Tomaszek and Ty Emberson return to the lineup. Stuart Skinner, the expected goaltender, in between the pipes. Swing by Hudson's on Wine Ave to join Tom Gazzola for the action. He's live on location for the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pre- and post-game shows. Coverage starts at 4 o'clock right here on EST. Elsewhere, the Ducks and Bruins face off with a total of 4 games in the NHL. And for the Bruins, Charlie McAvoy is out for an undefined amount of time after undergoing facial surgery to repair an injury he suffered when taking a puck to the face against the Habs on Saturday. From Kelowna, the Oil Kings battle the Rockets. Edmonton looking for 10 straight wins. Puck drop for that one goes at 8 o'clock. In CFL news, the Elks have extended Noah Curtis and Kordell Jackson. Jackson signing through 2027. Curtis being locked up for next season. On the road, the Raptors tip off with the 76ers, 5 o'clock. For that one, Toronto is 9-5 on this season on a 4-game heater with 8 other games around the NBA. This sports update is brought to you by Paramount Flooring. Get your home holiday ready with Paramount Flooring. For over 33 years, Paramount Flooring's family-owned business has a reputation for earning trust. Fair pricing, dependable service, and quality workmanship. Call 780-483-1991 and mention EST for a 10% discount. Paramount Flooring. Flooring for the life you live. The Oil Understood for GCL Diesel is next. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
2 guys and a goalie.
Tommy asked me, so what do we see on Wednesday? And I felt like it was such a stupid answer because I was just like, I can't tell you.
Nobody knows. It's impossible.
With this team right now, we don't have any idea. And we all know they're capable or potentially capable of popping off on a 16-game win streak. We just don't know what we're going to get on a night-to-night basis.
2 guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
We have what you're looking for. GD Liquidators is Edmonton's one-stop shop for new and used warehouse, office, and industrial items since 1987. You'll find what you want when you want it. Give us a call, visit us in store, or check out the monthly auctions at gdliquidators.com. 100% Canadian owned and operated. We have what you are looking for. GD Liquidators.
Where holiday cheer meets great beer. This season, celebrate at the Canadian Brewhouse. From plated dinners and festive buffets to casual pub-style parties, we've got the perfect space for your crew. Book your holiday party today at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
GCL Diesel has been serving oil country since 1972. From diesel cars to SUVs to pickups. From farm tractors to school buses to a big rig. From diesel generators to forklifts, GCL can test, troubleshoot, and repair all diesel fuel system components. Whether it's injectors, pumps, turbos, filters, or additive, GCL has the parts you need to keep your diesel running the way it should. For genuine diesel parts at wholesale prices, visit GCL Diesel in the West End or online at gcldiesel.com. GCL Diesel. Diesel understood.
Hockey is heating up, and so is the excitement on Play Alberta. With casino winners every hour, jackpots worth millions, and revenue that stays in the province, there's never been a better time to sign up. Right now, our listeners can score a $50 free bet when they make a minimum $50 deposit with code EST50. That's code EST50 for a $50 free bet. Start playing with your game sense today to find out if you're Alberta's next winner. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, please use your game sense.
From the first time on skates to wearing a special jersey passed down through generations, Sentinel Storage is here for you. Store your sports gear to create space for all life's adventures. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelstorage.ca. Proud partner.
Oilers Capitals, 5 o'clock game. We will have the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show at 4 o'clock, hosted by Tom Gazzola. Gave the team records and some player stats earlier. Here's the special team story. Oilers power play still excellent, 30.8%, third in the NHL. The Capitals penalty killing, not good, 72.6%, 26th in the NHL. And the Caps power play, El Stinko, 14%, 30th in the NHL. The Oilers PK, actually not bad, 81.5%, 12th in the NHL. So based on those, special teams advantage for the Oilers tonight.
Clearly.
Can they take an advantage? It's only an advantage if you take advantage, if you make it an advantage.
I have no idea what to say about this game until I see the first 10 minutes.
Well, you know how the Oilers are going to play in the first 10 minutes.
Well, if they're going to play like that, then okay, what's the final score going to be? 4-1 Washington?
Yeah, probably.
Or 4-3 overtime Oilers after it's 3-1?
It seems like the Oilers only win in overtime.
What do you think of the 11-7? I mean, I know it's because of injury.
Yeah.
I said to you earlier, I said, I actually don't mind that they're playing 11-7.
It gives them a chance to shelter any defensemen who are having bad nights.
Yeah.
Which a few have had recently. The Oil understood for GCL Diesel. Providers of the best diesel engine components around, from turbochargers to injectors, fuel pumps to sensors. They are the critical engine component experts, proud to serve Edmonton and Northern Alberta for over 50 years, and now a partner of Edmonton Sports Talk and the Reid Wilkins Show. GCL Diesel. Diesel? Understood. That was a long pause.
I thought Terry the Turtle was going to make an appearance then.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. What do you expect from the Oilers in the first 10 minutes of the game? We're trying, not me. Here is head coach Chris Knobloch on the deep pairings going into the game against the Capitals. So, yeah, 7 defensemen tonight.
The D pairs for morning skate are going to be a lot different than in the game just because we've got 7 defensemen, so there's going to be a lot of rotation there. We'll expect Kulak to play some left and right side, probably Wallman too. But now that we're in a situation where we have to go 11 and 7, probably for the next 3 or maybe 4 games, that's what we're doing.
Well, Philp and Lazar, upper body, out for the rest of the road trip, at the very least. Nuge, obviously, still not in action. Probably won't see him until next week. So the way they were at the morning skate, Nurse, Bouchard, Ekholm, Kulak, Wallman, Regula, and Eberson was the 7th E. But clearly that's going to move around. And then I think this gives him... Now, Wallman has said he doesn't like to go back and forth, left to right within a game, but he's probably going to have to do that tonight. So, yeah, I think that if there is an advantage to this, it's like, all right, whoever, you're not playing well, you're turning the puck over, so you're not going to play as much. So there are more options there on the back end. We'll see. There have been nights where all the Oilers defensemen haven't looked very good.
Yeah.
Up front, McDavid, I was a little surprised at this. McDavid with Savoy and Roslovic, Draisaitl with Podkolzin and Mangiapane, Henrique with Frederick and Hyman. So Hyman's only played 2 games. He's been fine. I mean, Carolina on Saturday, he was one of the better players. He gets bumped down, basically, and then Janmark and Tomashek are the 10th and 11th forwards. So clearly we're going to see some rotating there. Here's what Knoblauch had to say about these combos.
Well, now that we're down to 11 forwards, felt that we'd spread out the scoring with, with our 3 lines, Hyman playing with Henrique. Obviously, they haven't played together this year, but there was some chemistry last year between those two. So hopefully they can rekindle that and give us 3 strong lines.
Well, I mean, we'll see. Is Henrique, Frederick, and Hyman a strong line? Or is it one strong player with 2 guys?
Well, one guy that might be able to will a line along in Zach Hyman. I'm intrigued by that. Take a player that is probably the least effective thus far this season for this Oilers team based on expectations in Trent Frederick and put him with somebody that is a known grinder, a known worker, a person that'll get to those areas.
Right.
See how that works out. I am actually intrigued. But here's the thing. I liken the Edmonton Oilers lines to Alberta weather. If you don't like them, just wait 5 minutes. Right?
Yeah.
It's going to change. And so these lines, sure, great. You can be ticked off about it. You can say, "Oh, this is going to be interesting." But what are they going to look like halfway through the first period or as they come out in the second period?
Right.
You know, they always get broken up and eventually it'll go nuclear. And Draisaitl will be playing with McDavid.
Well, is this an opportunity to have McDavid and Draisaitl play both together and apart?
Well, yeah,
you could you could run them with the lines that they practiced with this morning, and then the 4th line could be them together with whatever winger is playing well, and then you could go back to the regular rotation of lines. So they're probably going to play a ton. By the way, the Capitals defensively, I was referencing their record and some of the other stats. They are tied for 2nd in goals against per game, just 2.47. The Caps and Penguins, 2.47. The Avalanche, the best defensive team in the NHL, at 2.37. So Capitals very, very good at goal prevention. The Oilers not so good. They're 28th in goals against. That's terrible. 3.48 goals allowed per game. So you have a top-end defensive team against a bottom-end defensive team. Offensively, the Oilers have scored 3 goals per game, which has them in a 3-way tie for 18th. The Capitals do not score a lot, though. They're 24th in the NHL, 2.79 goals against per game. So just some extra food for that there. We know Ovechkin's over 900 goals. Tom Wilson is there. Is Tom Wilson, in your mind, now a lock for Canada at the Olympics?
He's got to be.
You would think so.
He's my new Aaron Ekblad. Remember how high I was on Ekblad last year? And
yes.
Why is he, Tom Wilson is the complete player. I mean, he's leading the team in scoring. He's 1 point under a point per game. Very impressive. And that's a stubborn, strong SOB.
Yeah.
He's doing it all.
Crazy Tom Wilson, according to Chet Palmer.
Crazy Tom Wilson, yes.
Here's Oilers head coach Chris Knoblauch on the Caps.
Well, very strong 5-on-5 team, defensively and offensively. one of the top teams on the metrics. I know this year the special teams has been kind of letting them down, power play, penalty kill, but they've got a little bit of an injury, but other guys stepping up and playing well. But a team that skates really well, and they use all four lines and play with a lot of intensity.
Yeah, their full forward complement: Strome with McMichael and Ovechkin, Surduff, who was an Oil King, with Protas and Wilson, Dowd between Beauvillier and Leonard, and Lapierre between Duhaime and Frank. So that's how they look up front. So yeah, some pretty good balance there for them. The Oilers, not doing great this year. Knobloch was asked what he'd like to see from the team.
A little more push, just shift in, shift out. Just not taking the foot off the gas. And yes, there's going to be times where Washington has their chances, but ultimately we need to, each line giving us a little more, setting up the next line. And, I think that ultimately starts with puck execution, making plays and not giving it away, but not also, there's been a lot of talk about giving away, but just the fact of just making a pass tape to tape so the next guy can make his next play.
So let's be clear here. The head coach of the team says we have to get better at tape-to-tape passes. NHL players shouldn't have too much trouble doing that. But we've seen that with the Oilers. They don't pass well. They don't break out well. And then what did he say? We need more push. And that continues to be a problem, is they might have a good shift. They don't sustain anything. We've said it over and over again. A quarter of the season has gone by. They don't grab the momentum, and they don't build on the momentum. And look, in any game, there are going to be times where it's kind of like, not much is happening. If 5 to 7 minutes is kind of even, nobody's playing great, nobody's taking control of the game, I always get the sense, well, eventually the Oilers are going to give up control of the game. As eventually, whereas the last few years when they've been really good, you've felt, at least I felt, okay, you know what? Nothing's happening, but it's the other team that's just hanging on. It's the other team that's going to get overwhelmed by the Oilers soon. So just some interesting thoughts there from Chris Knobloch. Should we give clue number 3, or do we have a winner? We got a winner? Somebody figured it out.
Somebody figured it out.
That's
Reid.
awesome. That's awesome.
I don't know if we should. Okay, why don't we do this? You want to give the third clue?
Yeah.
I mean, we have a winner, but there's some people giving some really good guesses.
Okay.
And I want to continue on with the third clue because I think this is a fun clue.
Hudson's Canada's Pub Mystery Athlete of the Game, the third clue, and somebody has one, so you can now post in the Nasty Chat as well.
Sure.
The third clue is Tkachuk, Marleau, Verbeek, with commas in between.
As opposed to?
Well, as opposed to being Tkachuk, Marleau, Verbeek. Tkachuk, Marleau, Verbeek.
Wow. Let's just say this. Tom Dixon's mustache. Well done, sir.
Well done. Well done.
Dun, da, da, da.
It is not, I guess we can say at this point, it is not a San Francisco 49er.
That's correct.
Right. It's not we can say it's not a football player. It's not a football player. So let's see if anybody else can figure it out. But Tom Dixon's mustache is the winner.
Yeah.
Tom Dixon's mustache is getting $25 to Hudson's Canada's Pub for identifying the mystery athlete of the game.
He broke it down as to why he guessed that.
Did he really? And did he do it that
quite
correctly?
accurately?
Oh, good.
Yes.
I'm very proud. I'm very proud of Tom Dixon's mustache.
Yeah. Wait.
What? Did he not get it right?
No, he got it right.
Okay.
I'm just seeing if he did. We'll get into it.
Okay, we'll get into it. Jay's play of the day is about Tom Wilson's part of it, right?
He is.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. By the way, we need 30 thumbs to get to 100 in 15 minutes. Okay, the hard work's been done. We've got to 70. If you haven't clicked the thumbs up on YouTube, get in there and click now. Also, if you have clicked the thumbs up, click the share button and text or email the show link to somebody else and say, hey, let's get these guys to 100 thumbs in a 1-hour show. 1/3 of the time that it usually takes to get there. That'd be pretty cool. Here's the Coop.
Oilers and Capitals matchup in Washington. Edmonton dressing 11 forwards, 7 defensemen with Curtis Lazar and Noah Philp out for the remainder of Edmonton's road trip due to upper body injuries. Join Tom Gazzola on location at Hudson's White Ave for the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pre- and post-game shows. Coverage for that starts at 4 o'clock right here on EST. 3 other games around the NHL, including Carolina and Minnesota, dropping the puck at 7:30. And from Boston, Charlie McAvoy has undergone facial surgery after taking a puck to the face Saturday night against the Canadiens. No timeline on his return. On the road, the red-hot Oil Kings play the Rockets in Kelowna. Edmonton first in the Eastern Conference on a 9-game win streak. Puck drop goes at 8 o'clock. And back in Edmonton, the Elks have extended Noah Curtis and Kordell Jackson. Jackson's contract is good through 2027, with Curtis locked up to the end of the 2026 campaign. 9 games in the association. The Raptors test the 76ers at 5 o'clock. Toronto looking for 5 straight wins. This sports update is brought to you by Advantage Sports Medicine. Connor McDavid's got a team of specialists, and you're stuck with a bag of frozen peas. Get the same locker room approach that's trusted by the best in the game. Call them at 780-460-9977 or visit their website at advantagesportmed.ca to book an appointment today. More with Reid and Jay here on the Reid Wilkins Show after the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
The Oil Stream.
Well, yesterday, all I did was tweet an eyes emoji about Justin Bourne's tweet of Bush be on Team Canada. Some guy replied to me, he's like, oh, just an eyes emoji, eh? Don't want to stand up for an Edmonton Oiler? You're a coward. I honestly don't know what to say anymore, because no matter what you say about this team on X, somebody will disagree with you.
The Oil Stream, presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Your home for live music and great performances is the River Cree Resort and Casino. Celebrate the holiday season with the Tenors. Joy to the World Tour at River Cree, December 19th. From timeless classics to fresh renditions of favorites, the Tenors arrive just in time for Christmas. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
All right. Along with Jay Milne, I'm Reid Wilkins.
This sounds like a song from Ocean's 11.
Yeah, it's called Heist Money.
Yes.
We're in the Canadian Brewhouse studio. Win big this football season at the Canadian Brewhouse. Enter for a trip for 2 to Super Bowl LX, plus weekly prizes and $1 off Budweiser and Bud Light tankards. Details at thecanadianbrewhouse.com. All right, before we do Jay's play of the day, you guys are doing great with the thumbs. Let's make a final rally. We need 18 to get to 100 over the course of an hour, which is now we need 15. Get in there and okay, fine, everybody. I'll do it again. I'll do it one more time.
Click, click, click. Must you click? Please, please click. Must you click? You must click. Thumb, thumb, thumb.
All right, so let's make a big push. We got 10 minutes to get to 100, which would be awesome in this 1 hour portion of the show. We are back from 5 to 6. What are you saying, Coop? The Oil Kings have won how many in a row?
Almost 10. One less than 10.
They
won
play
9.
again tonight, right?
They do.
So they can make it 10 tonight? And
yes.
We got their play-by-play voice, Matt Barrett, coming up at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
When we get back after Tom does the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Hudson's Canada's Pub Mystery Athlete of the Game. Is this when we give it out now? Or we give out the answer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So the first clue was 1 of 49. This gentleman is one of 49 players to score 500 goals in the NHL. The second clue is 1 of 4. He is one of 4 players to have scored 500 goals and be eligible for the Hockey Hall of Fame and not be in the Hockey Hall of Fame. So there are 500 goal scorers not in the Hall of Fame, but they're not eligible yet because many of them are still playing.
And he's one of 4 of those players
who are eligible but not in the Hockey Hall of Fame.
But do you know who the other 3 are?
That was the third clue. Kachuk, Marleau, and Verbeek.
Boy, oh boy.
Keith Kachuk, Patrick Marleau, Pat Verbeek.
What was the fourth clue?
The fourth clue, if we would have needed it, was behind only Ovechkin. Because for Capitals goals, only Ovi is ahead of this guy. Special Agent Peter Bondra. Peter Bondra. Hello, Mr. Bondra. So, you think you can score on me, do you? I'm pretty sure I could score on you. Oh, really? And what are your qualifications?
Come sit in this chair.
I've got my license to score.
Who's your favorite Washington Capital?
Mike Ridley.
Really? Why?
Because when they started being good, my dad and his staff at Grand Trunk High School would do a draft for the playoffs. And I remember my dad always took, in my mind, it was probably twice, took Mike Ridley. So we'd always follow his point totals together in the playoffs.
I was an Iafrady guy.
Al Iafrady.
That flow, that skullet. And he was always in the hardest shot competition. And that flow would just look great. And I loved those Capitals jerseys at that time too. Al Iafrady.
Yeah. I'm sure for many people it's Ovechkin. Who'd be the second greatest Capital of all time?
Kolzig?
Oh, he'd be up there. Yeah.
What about Dino?
Langway.
Ciccarelli.
Yeah, I associate him more with other teams, though.
True.
Games played, it's Ovechkin, then it's Karlsson, then it's Backstrom. Then it's Calle Johansson, Bondra, Kelly Miller, Dale Hunter, Tom Wilson.
Maybe Backstrom.
Pavanka, remember him? Mike Gardner. Mike Gardner would be up there, I think, but he played for other teams, too. Points, it's Ovechkin and then Backstrom. So is Backstrom...
Backstrom's got...
The second greatest, or Karlsson, I guess, would be up there, too.
Solid contender.
But Kolzig is a good one. No.
Too far out.
It wouldn't be Kuznetsov. Where's all the goalie stats? Wins. Yeah, Kolzig is 301. Holtby's second with 282. And Holtby actually won a cup. Then it drops all the way down to Don Beaupre with 128. The Capitals have only had 3 goaltenders win more than 100 games with the franchise. But I guess when your first couple of seasons, you're winning under 20 games, those guys didn't build up very much. Kolzig also the team leader in losses because he played there so much. Goals against, save percentage is Grubauer.
Wasn't he Ole the goalie?
Ole the goalie. I think that's a good argument that Kolzig might be the second greatest Capital of all time.
He played there.
Longevity, and he was very good. Mike Ridley, by the way, 5th in goals all time with the team. 218 regular season goals.
My buddy Sickler texted in. Jim Carey, the goalie.
The net detective. I always think of him now with Boston. Because didn't Carey break in with Boston? I think he did. Didn't he win the Rookie of the Year with Boston?
Well, I'd say his defining role would be Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, okay.
We talked about this yesterday.
Sorry. All right. So, Peter Bondra.
Well
was
done.
The Hudson's Canada's Pub mystery athlete of the game. We need 7 thumbs. If you haven't given us a thumbs up on YouTube, what are you waiting for? If you have, share the show link with somebody else. We need 7 thumbs in 3 minutes and 40 seconds to have an amazing 100 thumb hour, which would make us love you all. All right. Speaking of love,
It's
I
Jay.
don't know if that's a segue or not.
He's Jay.
Just-
It's today. It's Jay.
I'm just thinking of you showering love on people with your play of the day.
I thought you were going to say you were thinking of me showering.
Well, no, that's a different sound effect. The Jays Play of the Day is presented by Play Alberta. Gaming made easy anytime, anywhere. With Play Alberta, you have a full casino experience right at your fingertips. Play from your phone, tablet, or computer whenever works for you. Download the Play Alberta app today and get started with a $50 casino bonus. Just deposit $50 with the promo code EST Casino. Play smart, play local, and remember to use your game sense.
What about what Jode said there? Jody Cerner. Lloydminster's own Braden Holtby.
Yes, technically from Marshall, just outside of Lloyd, but yeah.
Jay's Play of the Day, you can head over to playalberta.ca, click on sports, click on EST specials. You'll see it staring at your face. Jay's Play of the Day is Tom Wilson, the aforementioned Tom Wilson, 1 or more points. And Connie Mack, 2 or more points.
I hope you're ready to play tonight, Connie.
Connie.
Crazy Tom Wilson's coming for you.
So that's Tom Wilson, 1 or more points. Connor McDavid, 2 or more points. That's been boosted quite healthily.
Oh, really?
To plus 290.
Well, I should know that. I already bet on it.
I saw you sprinkle. So if you want to sprinkle, if you want to dump, you do whatever you got to do.
Jeez.
What? There's a betting reference. Go ahead. Head over to playalberta.ca, click on sports, click on ESC specials, and always remember to use your game sense.
It's Jay. It's Play. He's Jay. It's today. It's Jay's Play of the Day. It's Jay's Play of the Day. Jay's Play of the Day.
And of course, the Maple Leafs ruined last night's Play of the Day.
Yeah, in overtime.
They got to go ahead and beat St. Louis.
But that was a beautiful goal.
Flames lost again. They lost. I was watching, Bedard got a hat trick.
Yes.
I didn't see any of the Leafs game.
You didn't see the William Nylander overtime goal?
No.
Whew. That was.
I have the Leafs blocked on my TV.
I don't
no,
blame
I
you.
don't. I'm joking.
It's hard to do, but that might be the goal of the year. I'm serious.
I seriously didn't see it. I was watching. What was I doing? Well, I stayed at Boston Pizza and hung out with my
your
my cousin and her husband. And then
how were the nachos?
Good. Yeah, we had nachos, and then we shared a pizza. It was good.
Really?
Yeah, it was a nice evening.
What kind of
Good
pizza, if
visit.
you don't mind?
We got half barbecue chicken and half Great White North.
Can't go wrong.
I just had a couple of slices of Great White. I was pretty full because I was eating all day.
Speaking of pizzas, it's been funny to watch Dustin all day pacing back and forth. We have a client mixer, so all of our beautiful partners here at EST are coming to the office tomorrow night. We're going to have the game on. We're going to have a little bit of a mixer, I believe it's called, and he's in charge of the food. So, the pressure's on. There's pizza involved.
The heat is on.
And he was questioning, what do I get? And I said, Dusty, you got to go big or go home. This pizza will not go bad. Trust me. So you just you have to over deliver.
Yeah, it'll get, or people can take it or whatever.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Okay, so Oilers 11 forward, 7D. Philp and Lazar are hurt, so that's really why they're making that decision. Skinner versus Thompson is the goaltending matchup. The Capitals, very stingy, one of the best defensive teams in the league, but their special teams are not good. So really, this is one of those games where it's like, the more penalties, the better.
Yes, sure.
Even though they have Ovechkin on the power play. All right, we're going to come back at 5 o'clock to have the second half of the Reid Wilkins Show with Jason Milne, Edmonton Sports Talk, presented by Play Alberta. Tom Gazzola is at Hudson's on White for the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. That's coming up.